Hello everybody, welcome back. Vilisink, this is Raid Shadow Legends, and in this video, pardon me, in this video we're going to talk about a champion that is quite good, was one of the first of her kind. She had huge potential, still has huge potential for clan boss. She is one of the best for certain dungeons. Other than that, there's not a huge amount of real places that I would use her. And I wanted to go over her because I rebuilt her, and so I was trying to devise a team that would die so she could solo the dragon by throwing out poison, 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 poison. I still have to 16 the gear, so occasionally she will die. She only has 35,000 HP. You want it to be over 40,000, at least up to stage 20. But Frozen Banshee, let's talk about her. She is a good champion, and we will put her into a team that hopefully shows how good a champion she is. So, for the base stats, coming in 14,700 HP. For an attack champion is pretty decent. Attack based champion, and she has 1046. I know that she's a debuff versus a poisoner and she has different uses, but being attack based, you'd expect it to be a bit higher. But that again, her defense is also relatively close to that, which is why she can actually work in things like clan boss, because you've got a nice solid 1000 defense base to work from. Speed 99, so average speed. Rate crit damage, we're not going to worry about it unless we're putting it in savage and we're just doing like a show off video. Otherwise you would just not worry about it. Resist is 30, around 10 base accuracy, which is pretty cool. And so 36,600 HP, 1800 attack, 2.4k defense, 240 speed, 68 resist. Not high, it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be higher though, to save her taking debuffs from the dragon, for instance, if I was to put it in there. Potentially the only place apart from a clan boss team that has counter attack or ally attack. That would really suit Frozen Banshee, because she can continually throw out poisons, and her AI for her clan boss is actually really, really good. So 240 speed, 68 resistance, and 305 accuracy, so she will land her debuffs in pretty much any dungeon, any clan boss. Hydra and Doom Tower, I think we're slightly short, but nothing to really be too worried about. Take a quick look at the gear. It does have to be leveled up, so be aware that there's more stats to come from this. HP, accuracy, speed. I'm going to get something along the bottom there. And the gear itself is not necessarily insane. It's just really the speed and some tank stats with it. Some fantastic boots. If they were 6-star and I had a Madame Ceres, I would put him on Madame Ceres, but I decided to give him a shot to Banshee, so why not? Accessories. And I made her slightly higher in defense, just so she doesn't fall over. We want to be able to take several hits, not just one. So a ring with nice defense, all on defense, fantastic. Nice accuracy. Tries to counter attack when hit, which is just to add a poison, but I mean, I could change it realistically for other things. And we have 16 speed with an accuracy banner. And we'll go to the skills just a minute, but we'll show the masteries just to see, because it's been a while, so let's see what I did. The last time I actually built Banshee was for Clan Boss. And I changed it up because in Clan Boss she just wasn't doing. There was no counter attack, there was no ally attack, so she really kind of sucked. As I took her back to dungeons, made her a bit faster. So we have the defense, Blastproof, Resurgent, Broken Mastery, so good. Delay death, counter attack, just to add more poisons. And if somebody lands any type of CC on a teammate, she will counter attack. And we've got crit rate, crit damage. Increases damage inflicted by 5% when attacking with 50% HP or less. Because why not? Not going to hurt her. Increases damage to targets with less than 4% HP. Heals after the slaying, gives her more damage for dead allies. And if people die in Dragon, if I can perfect that team, that would be a fantastic mastery. Higher max HP champions, getting more damage, increases the default skill damage, and War Master. So a quick look at the skills before we take her into Dragon is realistically where she can also do respectively well in Ice Golem, although I would like to get some more speed glyphs to make her faster unless I take some gear to 16 and I get lucky with speed rolls. Death's Caress. Attacks an enemy twice. Each hit has a chance of placing a 5% poison for 2 turns if the target is under a poison sensitivity debuff. So really strong. Book it to 100% chance, and as a rare, you can use books, or if you pull shards, you're going to get multiple Frozen Banshees. If you're really confident, pull green shards, because you can get Frozen Banshee from there too. So as a rare, easier to book. Strong A1, chance to land 2 big versions of the poison. If they're under poison sensitivity, is really nice, and we'll see why. Cruel Exaltation. Attacks one enemy, fills the turn meter of all allies by 2% for each debuff on the target. I mean, that's okay if there's a shitload of debuffs, but when it comes to her kit, her in general, I don't get it, but with her being poison based. But hey, any turn meter manipulation could potentially have a clanmate going or a teammate going before the enemy. So Frost Blight, which is fantastic, attacks one enemy, places a 25% poison sensitivity debuff for 2 turns. Effectively increased poison damage. I believe she was the first of her kind to have it, and she was Battle Pass, I believe it was, that you got her from level maybe like 70 or something. When she came out, she was revolutionary. People were using her Frozen Banshees in this clan boss team. She can do this much damage, she can do that. I've tried it out, and unless you have counter attack, I mean, you can have Relentless potentially on this champion for that if you have the unkillable setup and so forth, the counter attack, but she does what you can get her to do based on your resources. But she was I think the first of her kind to have poison sensitivity, which will increase the poison tick's damage. So I think from 50,000 it goes to 67,500 per poison debuff, and also a fantastic aura. Increases ally accuracy in all battles by 35. So this may actually scrape through faction wars at the higher stages that I have to go and check. And it might also be okay for some Doom Tower 2, based on she will add 35 accuracy. But let's go in, let's get some wave clear. She's not somebody you're going to use as a campaign farmer. You're going to take her into Minotaur just for the Masteries. She could have some use in your Faction Wars team if you can kind of make her kind of fit your team, I guess. Arena, you're not going to see her much. With Dungeons, let's just take a look now. We'll take a look at Dragon, where pretty much she will be the main focus of attention. A lot of people will farm 20. I'm still trying to get people to die, which is the thing. I've been messing around with multiple teams here. I've made another champion 6-star. So hopefully we can get speedruns on higher stages done relatively soon, but again it's down to books. So we need to keep her alive, so let's take Gorgorab, because if Gorgorab is in the team, he's alive, everybody's alive. Free champion. Let's just say, can we... Oh, yes, Arbiter's harder to get, but she's given to you by the game, so we may as well take her. Stag Knight is also free, but he is weak affinity. So we're going to take him, one of my favourite decreased defense champions, who I believe I put in a stun set. War Maiden, because she is badass. We will also... I did slow down Royal Guard, which shouldn't really matter in this particular instance. We need some more damage, I think, for the waves. So what if we take... I mean, we could take Drex, we could take Ninja. I removed the damage from Ninja, and I made him... I'll change his build up again. I will show you guys why in a different video. Trying to make this team get past the waves, but in the same respect, well, they're not going to die off, but just to enable Banshee to kick some dragon ass. So let's just say screw it, and we'll take in... Scraping the bottom of the bottle here, folks. Screw it. 2 poisoners. We're going to see what each of them can do, and then we will come back in. We may try the Seer comp. I'm working on some Seer comps, trying to get that to work. With Renegade, with basically no gear on, because he doesn't necessarily need it. Just to get her to die on the second wave. I've tried the strat on Ice Golem with Banshee. Rotos, Banshee, and Miscreated Monster were remaining. And it kind of worked out for like 2.5 minutes. But when we get to the dragon, let's take a look at the damage she can do. Kale is in Relentless. She is in Lifesteal, because eventually I want her to sustain herself enough so that when she fights the dragon, if nobody else is there, it's all good. That is the plan. So I'll make animation times a lot quicker, rather than going back to this champion, that one, then I poison, 4 more champions, then I poison. So you can just be going bang, 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 putting up poisons, hopefully having a hell of a lot more fun. So Royal Guard, doing some damage. We have Arbiter, it's fine. Horden, you're just really upset because you're a $50 piece of crap. But the fact that they're dead actually doesn't make a huge amount of difference. It slows us down on the wave, but it would have been a lot quicker for the dragon. So that's it. Kill people again, kill them again. That's it. Burning hatred, yes. I hate you too. So come on. Let's get past. There's nothing worse when you're attacking someone and there's multiple hits and they stay alive. So Banshee, but of poison sensitivity, poisons. She is 240 speed, so she's the second quickest in the team. Kale, I believe, is maybe like 208 speed. In Relentless. Look at this for a... Apart from Royal Guard, this is the quintessential, the game gave me them for free dragon team. That's all it is. Check these poisons. Fantastic. There's so much poisons, Banshee cannot even put up poisons. We should have taken somebody like a sea seer like Nether or Miscreated Monster. Right, now it's Banshee's turn to shine. So Banshee, you're up. 2 poisons. War Maiden, then Banshee again. Take a turn, put up some poisons. Boom! So as you can see, if I can devise a team that can die, enabling Banshee to do this herself, it would be way quicker, but it's not always the time you're going for. You're trying to show off a champion. It may take slightly longer, she's not the team I normally use, but it's about her damage. So 1.437, Royal Guard was just wave damage. Kale 1.17 in Relentless, so edit the team. Kale, your ass is gone. I need to find realistically what I would like. I would like some type of CC. So why don't I try Frank? I'm trying to think if Frank would work. He wouldn't necessarily work as far as a wave clear. And I don't want to take in anybody else that will do a lot of damage, because that takes away from Frozen Banshee. But you kind of get the point as to why she's built the way she is, why she's as fast as she is. And my type of Relentless, my second favourite type of Relentless, is the gear set. My main Relentless favourite is the soda drink. Fantastic. There's nothing better than a can of Relentless, honestly. So good, so good. Full of sugar, but so good. You know, some things in life are just, they're just made with sugar, but they're just so good. So let's see, just get a bit of a sophisticated monster. It was built with high HP, reasonable accuracy for dungeons. I could make the shield way bigger by making him have higher crit damage. Royal Guard, he's still as slow as he was before, because he got slowed down. It doesn't have to be that fast. He just does more damage, which is fantastic. It's kind of what you want from Royal Guard. Not for him to be in a HP chest, I wouldn't think. All you have to do is get past these banditos here. So if we can get a stun, boom, that's it. Can we get some stuns, please? Thank you. Can we also get some kills? War Maiden coming in. Let's see if we can take out the Hordens, because they're just upset that they're $50 and they suck. And the gear requirements for Hordes to make them good. Oh, come on now. Ain't nobody going to be doing that. And hopefully, with basically a Royal Guard being so slow, and Frozen Banshee being more than 2 times his speed, we should see a really nice put out of damage from Frozen Banshee. She should be killing this dragon in like 30 seconds. The issue is we'll have people alive. So, poison sensitivity, her AI always puts it up first. And then she will just throw up poisons. Same with Clan Boss. Boom boom, 2 poisons, fantastic. Let's see. Give me some more damage. Give me some more of that poisons. 2 more poisons. It's not the damage she does applying it, it's the damage she does with the poison ticks. That is more important. Build her for sustainability. You don't need her to have full crit rate unless you've just got ridiculous gear and you want to do it for a pointless reason. You need her just for getting that poisons into the dragon. Boop. Did she just miss poisons? You're making me look bad, Banshee. Come on. You're making me look bad. Royal Guard comes in. I think he stole a % of the damage there with a ridiculous $750,000 hit there. Royal Guard stole it from Banshee. But nonetheless, I think you kind of see where the damage potential lies and kind of what you would use her for. I am working on that team. Hopefully, if I get them to die off, she will just be able to sustain herself. I've got the 16, the gear she's wearing. Spend some more money. I have went from 113 million to 80 million. So I am spending, I am trying. But guys, that is a little show off, or a little showcase for Frozen Banshee, who just doesn't get used much anymore. She just does not get used much anymore because Narma does her job with poison sensitivity. Narma extends debuffs. Yeah, so there is other champions that put up this boss as well. This debuff, sorry. But Banshee is one of the OG champions. If you have her, build her to land her poisons, have fun with her. She's good in clan boss if you have ally or counter attack, otherwise it just doesn't work. I've tried it so many times. I'm not impressed. Apart from Royal Guard stealing the show on the second run. You kind of seen how much poison she was putting up. So I'm going to work on that team for Banshee. I want you guys to stay safe, keep on raiding, and I'll see you in the next one.